Hello. I am Victoria Mueller. And sitting next to me is my 17-year-old son,
Scott Miller. And today we are going to interview members of the Hudson family, who last week adopted a baby girl that they named Diana Hudson.
Matthew and Carla. People on social media have been talking a lot about the fact that you got married just to adopt this baby. That seems unusual.
That does seem unusual, I guess, to those who aren't used to being as willing to do good for others as we are. We just saw a need and decided we will fill it.
So how did you learn about this baby?
My mother works as a nurse at the hospital where the baby was born. The mother died giving birth to it because she was stricken with cancer. The father was unknown and no other family members had come forward to claim the baby.
Matthew and I had been dating for 4 years and were already talking about getting married long before Diana came into the picture. She just pushed us to get it over with. I see. And would you consider the fact that Diana was allowed to live so you could adopt her a compelling reason to ban abortion? What? Excuse me. I'd like to address that issue, now that you have thrown it right in our faces. For the record, it was I who found Diana first and suggested we adopt her.
Sure, Suzanne, go ahead.
First of all, my stage name, Suzanne the Feminist, was made because I wanted to be a champion for the rights and dignity of women everywhere. And part of that is protecting their bodily autonomy. It is the autonomy of the individual that is the foundation of all human rights, not merely the right to life of all human organisms, born or unborn. Banning abortion reduces pregnant women to being only breeding machines. You cannot make the right to life of the unborn into law without destroying the dignity of some people that are already born. That is illogical and moral absurdity. But how can you reconcile that pro-abortion position with your wanting your family to adopt a baby that could have been aborted? Because we are pro-choice on the issue. It was because Diana's birth mother made the free choice on her own to carry Diana to term that made the sacrifice of her life meaningful. Had she been forced to terminate the pregnancy, her rights would have been violated. Likewise, had she wanted to terminate the pregnancy and been denied that by the state, leading to her death, she would thus have been murdered by the state.
As opposed to the baby being murdered by abortion?
No, that is absurd. I was once arguing with a friend about this very issue. I went into the kitchen, got a chicken egg, dropped it to the floor and stomped on it. I then said, according to your stupid beliefs, I just killed a chicken. Do you really think an egg and a chicken are the same? That's what you end up with when you claim unborn fetuses are equal to grown women. She got my point. Well, I guess that wraps up this interview. Thanks for coming to our show.
Ha 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 ha. It's a total riot to see my sister and nephew get trounced by a teenage girl on national television.
Yes, Suzanne is so incredible. I wish I could be half as brilliant as her.